Ranger and Ryberg!
Full pass into space. Mason Malifa over the top. Holly Davidson. Luke White and Champagne Rugby. Hello rugby fans, I'm Dallen Stanford and welcome to Raptors Weekly. Today we'll bring you highlights from the top 5 Raptors matches over the last 3 years. Let's begin with number 5, Colorado's last official match, a thrilling victory over the Toronto Arrows at Infinity Park.
6.
De La Vega again. Flat to Adams, looks inside, but read like a book on the inside, and the ball goes to Cook. Cook has a foot race towards the goal line. He needs support. Finds support from Petzer. Trouble here for the Arrows. White. Malifa, quick hands. Ranger and Ryberg.
We're talking pregame, we haven't seen a whole lot of tries where the whole team gets involved from this Raptors team so far in the early goings in this season. There you see a happy John Ryberg. He was a recipient of some great team play. And it starts when this ball goes out wide. Here's the finish right here. Luke White, good quick hands here. And James outkeys those quick hands to Rene Ranger. He just pins that last man. Ryberg, it was easy for him. All the lead-up work was all the doing the quick hands first. Luke White, Tata Malifa, Rene Ranger spots the man wide open on the outside. Good team try. And here's a hit by Chad Goff that started it. Good pickup, and Connor Cook did well. Johnny on the spot to pick that ball up, take it inside the 22-meter line, finish it off by that man right there.
The Arrows answered with a lovely try of their own.
Ferguson, good solid platform for the Arrows.
Use.
Ferguson attacking flat. Adams out the back. This is great work. And cutting off the right foot, heading towards the goal line. He will get there. Gaston Mires.
Leading by 1 point, the Raptors scored directly from the second half kickoff.
And we are set. 40 minutes to play. It's Malifa. Puts a contestable kick up. Goes over the back. Messi. Cruzet. Cruzet off the left foot. Cruzet to the corner. Raptors.
The Arrows tied it up with 15 minutes to go.
Strikes it. Splits the posts. The Arrows draw level with the Raptors. 19 points apiece. Pinpoint Petzer. Straight through the uprights. Tell you what, Viz, he has plenty of distance on his kick. And with that, the sin bin is over. So the Raptors take the lead, 22 points to 19. And they're back to a full contingent for the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, that was huge.
The Raptors poached a vital turnover when Toronto was threatening near full time.
Keith has Richardson flat if he needs him. De La Vega slipping out and loses the ball. Referee said advantage was over. So the Raptors, with less than a minute to go, have an opportunity to close this one out. Looking to close this game out are the Raptors. Closing in on 10 seconds left in this match. The crowd willing the home side on. Boyer kicks out the back, and that is full time to the delight of the home crowd. An upset of the season so far. The Colorado Raptors, 22 points to 19, defeat the previously unbeaten Toronto Arrows.
Number 4 featured a late try by Chad London that gave the Raptors a much-needed win after a hard-hitting defensive struggle.
Set.
Yeah, he's still creeping a little bit towards the scrum is Ryberg. That's a good scrum by New York. They get that initial shot. Teremai does well. Teremai to Ryberg, and he just waltzes in for the try. Teremai did a great job creating that 2-on-1. Timed his pass beautifully. And that decision by Sean Davies pays off as Glendale gets the first try of the game.
Yeah, I love that decision, and Ryberg dots down again.
Then DTS added the all-important extras from the touchline.
Showing some glimpses of attack with that try.
And what a beautiful conversion that was.
New York tied the score with a try off a scrum.
New York looking for the first try of the game. John Quill goes to channel 1.
Yes, 9.
Great scrum.
There it is, that quick ball. And again, when Taramai goes to number 8, that opened that whole channel up. And good heads-up play by the veteran, John Quill.
That's great work by John Quill with the try.
The visitors took the lead on a late penalty kick.
A little bit of an angle. He struck it well. Did it go through the poles? Yes, it has, and gives New York their first lead of the ball game.
Trailing by 3, the Raptors snatched victory from the jaws of defeat on the very last possession.
To Nason, just outside the 22-meter line. 78 minutes have been played, just a couple of minutes left. Connor Cook gets driven back. Will McGee looking for help. Chad London, they got some numbers on the outside. London cuts back inside. London stays on his feet. London's gonna score the go-ahead try. Chad London.
What a try! He gets a nice little shield on the inside as we see good quick ball out in front. Out the back, and there was a nice shield around. Yes, it was. Good shield run on the inside by the number 8. Fantastic stuff.
Important conversion here by Will McGee, trying to make it a 4-point game.
Will McGee's conversion sealed the victory for the Raptors.
Nate Brinkley is just chomping at the bit. The kick is good, and that is going to be it. Wow, what a unbelievable finish. Oh, if you're New York, you're just gutted with that, and if you're the Glendale Raptors, your season stays alive.
Exactly what they needed tonight. What a sensational finish to this match.
Number 3 on the list was one of the most entertaining matches ever played at Infinity Park as the Raptors shut out their arrows in near whiteout conditions. As snow blanketed the pitch, it was the Raptors who scored first, despite being down to 14 men.
Looking either way, decides to go the same way, is Denishan. Forwards wrap around, they want it. White, hard man to put down, but he's well put down. Same way again. Out, it looks good out there on the wing. Who is it? Oh no, it looks like the hooker. Helped by Cruz. Was it Goff? Did he get over? And he did. Wow, what an early try for the Raptors.
Excellent work. That was fantastic stuff by the Raptors in the conditions. Great patience and excellent skill. And it started all the way back on the right-hand side. Yeah, we can see down the short side. Good cutout ball and just a good strong run, lowering the shoulder and able to fight to get the ball to ground. Chet Goff, that's 2 in 2 weeks. I believe last week he scored the longest try in Major League Rugby history, especially for a front rower. Almost 100 meters. Now he adds to his tally. Try-scoring machine.
The Raptors added a second 5-pointer in the 36th minute.
The Raptors, can they finally break the seal of this wonderful defensive effort for the last 10 minutes? Oh, beautiful pass into space. Easy as you like. He goes in untouched. That's Taikato Simpson off the pass of Malifa. And the Raptors score the second try of the match, 10 points to 0.
The Raptors dotted down for the 3rd time right after the halftime break.
Coming away, Denishan now. That's brilliantly handled by Ryberg coming in. Had to dip his hands down to pull that one into the body as White charges forward yet again. Same way for the Raptors. Keeping it tight. Safety first. Out through the hands of the backs. Cruze out to Daikato Simpson with silky smooth handling to send Davidson into the corner. First try of the second half. Beautiful play.
Oh, that was sensational stuff. Davidson sliding into the corner, taking a mouthful of snow. Just good work. This is excellent hands. As you can see, it's a 3-on-3. Simple hands, yeah, and Ottoman just got sucked in there. The finisher he is. On the outside, Harley Davidson, and great work from Glendale.
The home side secured their bonus point just before full time.
Set!
Here come the Raptors. Back on the inside pass. 6 meters out from the line. Al-Jabari sliding up nearly to the try line. The Raptors looking for try number 4, and they've found it. Daly it was. That's a bonus point win for the Raptors. Under 2 minutes to play. That's what they were looking for.
Yeah, great work again. Started with Walifa, probing on the inside, and Zach Fenolio will add to his hometown tally. Fenolio, he's no stranger to the goal line here at altitude. Another hooker that likes to score a lot of tries, as we see here again. Jabari, strong carry, keeping his feet. And here's the experience of Fenolio. Just picks the ball up, probes straight over the top, dots down. Great work. That is the final play of the game. And he does.
In second position is the Raptors' historic semi-final triumph over the Utah Warriors in 2018.
They go to the line. This one goes to the back. It's going to be cleaned up by Davidson as Archibald comes in. Cruze off the left foot. Steps one. Still going. Mika Cruze, the youngster. He's offload. He's still keeping the ball alive. Davidson now. The wingers combining. Big contest there at ruck time. Quill gets the hand through to Fig. Good skill. Cruze cuts him low. Fig's with him for the line. Zach Fig is over. What a dive. What a score.
You can tell Utah so far out of sorts a little bit. I don't think they can keep up with the pace of the game that Glendale is putting down so far, guys, and that worries me if I'm Alf Daniels, the head coach of Utah.
This kick is over. 10-0 the score after 12 minutes. The Raptors. They go to Fig at the back. O'Neal, the dummy run-up. Chad London, the rhinoceros. London beats a couple. Gets his pass to Cruze. Cruze in open space. Cruze on the outside. Putty has him. It's quick hands. Bryce Campbell. Harley Davidson. It's over. Davidson had a flat last week, but he's on fire right now. Great support play by the Glendale Raptors.
And it's 17-0 Glendale, but actually Utah have had the edge on territory and they've had the edge in possession. They just haven't been able to take their opportunities.
Davies again, steals one, knockdown. Sean Davies, look at the old man go. Davies for the line. Unbelievable stuff. Sean Davies is brilliant. The youngster, the veteran, the eagle, and the Raptor.
The Warriors responded with a try of their own in the 35th minute.
Morath goes across field, floats it over the top to Vanikolo. Vanikolo in open space. Big step and bump from Vanikolo. Still he ranges. Man from Auckland, New Zealand, played all over the world. Cullen. Into the 22 of the Warriors.
It's fine, you're pinned in.
Putty. Short ball to Loudy. What a step off the right. Loudy's still going. Oh my goodness. The best dancing shoes in the business. Where's the disco ball? Loudy has 5.
The Raptors extended their lead in the second 40.
Very sneaky. He put his arm down on an opposite player.
Looked like he got involved and then backed away.
That's why we love scrum halves. They really try to bend the laws. Fenolio has the driving ball at the back. It's the Raptors that are flying high here at Infinity Park. It's the local man, Zach Fenolio. The 29-year-old celebrates with his teammates. It's yet another score for his team. So far being predictable, and he's able to get through. Line out drive yet again. They've scored one through Fenolio. He has it at the back, and now they peel to the left. Davies, the no look on the inside. Davies. Fenolio just short. And then Luke White charges for the line. He's got it down. Luke White, he deserves this try. His father and mother deserve this try. One of the hardest working Glendale Raptors, and his players swap him. It's all smiles for the home team.
The Warriors fought back, but ultimately came up short.
So they're going to come for the scrum and you're going to look. Are they going to use the CK or are they going to use him as a dummy runner?
Well, either way, they need to score. And Kenny Scott is on the field wearing 18 for Utah as well. He's known as the Grasshopper. Ball is not out, so they get another penalty. They could opt for that scrum again, but Nichols goes quickly.
Advantage.
Tamalau for the line. Big. Tavita. Tamalau is over. And finally, a reason to celebrate for the Warriors. And it comes in the form of the hardworking number 8. Now Vunicola, first receiver, Vunicola, butt through, Davies, Vunicola, one-handed flick pass, being kicked backwards, ball is still there for the Warriors, in the corner that goes, served on Putty, they're going to have a check.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's gone backwards and he's kicked it, dived on and caught the ball. I'm just going to check if there's any knock-on by Black over here.
I would agree. When he went to ground and regathered,
Yeah.
there may have been a knock-on.
It's great work.
Yeah, Mark, I'm seeing no clear and obvious knock-on there. We're happy with the rest of it. So
Great refereeing there by Adam Leal using the TMO.
You know,
Ball with Bateman, a tight end. McGee hits it towards the commentator's booth, and that brings up full time. The Raptors have done it. They put the Warriors to the sword at Infinity Park. They extend their record to 8-1.
Our top match came in 2019 as the Raptors pull off the greatest comeback ever in professional rugby history when they beat the Houston SaberCats after falling behind 32-0. It was unbelievable.
And the thing is, Dallen, when you get the pressure on the scrum, it's going to keep these flankers bound down, and that's going to open things up on this outside.
It certainly will. Plenty of talented backside. White Windsor's on the right-hand side. They need him. Pangolino on the left and push off a scrum. They get a penalty try underneath the stick. 6 minutes gone. This should be 7 points. Those SaberCats have struck first here at Infinity Park.
2 scrums, they've just blew this Glendale pack backwards. And referee Elgin Williams, no hesitation, awarding that penalty try. And of course, on a penalty try, there's no convergence, automatically counted for a 7-0 SaberCats lead.
7 minutes later, Houston did it again.
Competitive at all set pieces, and here come Houston again. They've crumbled the scrum. It's try number 2.
What an outstanding scrum again by Houston. And again, that is going to fire a team up. The backs all come in. Look at the drive.
After a couple of penalty kicks, the SaberCats ran their 3rd straight try.
Kalenisau flings it across, good hands. Pangolino open space. Oh, Esdale on the outside. It's glory times here for the Houston SaberCats. Malachi Esdale is in for 5.
I mean, this has been an explosive performance. Good hands right there by the big man. And then the nice little pine pass by Zach Pangolino to Esdale finishes it off.
Houston got their bonus point with 8 minutes to go in the first 40.
Good angle there by Dahl, but then they read it. So Archibald gets taken down to the ground.
Counter's fine.
Big ruck by Magno. Diego Magno's turned it around. Kelly Kohlberg. Spike is in the corner. What a dive! Don't try that at home. Kelly Kohlberg's in that corner.
Diego Magno again. You got to credit him for this try. Keep your eye on number 4. This ball squirts free. And he goes straight through.
All good.
And then you heard the referee just now looking at that replay on the big screen, said we're good. And Kelly Kohlberg, the veteran. And it's a shell-shocked crowd here at Infinity Park.
Trading 32-0, the Raptors began the comeback with a strong effort from John Ryberg.
London, bit of space here for Goff, and now it's Muscles Ryberg on the outside. Johnny Beefcake. Ryberg gets a couple of fans. Ryberg! Johnny Ryberg! He doesn't have a photo of a loved one in his wallet. It's a photo of the gym. He's in again. Your top try scorer in Major League Rugby is now that man in picture. The Muscles, the Beefcake, the Ryberg.
What a great individual effort it was by Ryberg once he got ball in hand. I thought Garber had him. I thought Pangolino had him. Here's Pangolino, I think, with the first attempt. It goes right around him. Then I thought for sure Garber was going to get him. The sure-handed flanker could not bring him down. Kalenisau couldn't bring him down either. And Johnny Ryberg scores at number 7, I think, in the MLR.
Glendale narrowed the deficit right after the halftime siren.
London's on his feet and gets the penalty.
Holding on.
Yeah, good one-man effort by Chad London there.
Go 10. Advantage, not 10.
And not 10 is Diego Magno as Davies took it quickly. Dahl in open space. London now. Goff yet again. Goff in open space. Goff with a dummy. Hurdles over the top. He's inside the 22. Houston were just on the other side, and now it's Glendale. Fafita, he's fresh from the sin bin, but he's isolated as Garber gets over this one.
Ball's available.
Still there for the Raptors. Ryberg takes on Spike Kohlberg. Ryberg still going. Johnny Ryberg! Was he held? No, he doesn't, he's over!
Not held.
Nobody can stop the man that bench presses every single minute of every single day.
Okay, number 4, not 10.
Oh, look at that.
Not 10. Number 4.
It's a yellow card. He just pulled a yellow card.
Number 4, not 10.
Diego Magno is going to go to the bin. So now things are coming up roses for the Glendale Raptors. But there wasn't a whole lot here. John Ryberg goes up, goes down. He wasn't held in that tackle by Kelly Kohlberg. Then he goes right through 3 more Sabercats for yet another try. Dots it down right on that line.
The Raptors open the second half on fire.
Flick back in. Davies goes spiral ball to Davidson. Davidson stutters, loses his footing, still going. Davidson still has the offload. Taramai upfield, here he goes. First game, pin it all! The hard man is in! And that's an early birthday present for his wife, Katie Dahl.
Sean Davies did a great play here. Just trying to probe, and then Harley Davidson did well, staying on his feet too. Again, probe and trying to find a little bit of seam in this very stubborn Sabercats defense. And then it was the new man. Beautiful pass, beautiful weighted pass to Peter Dahl. And Peter Dahl, the veteran, scores the try.
Only 3 minutes elapsed before Glendale notched their bonus point.
Set!
Pangolina out there anymore, so the talented fullback.
And I think Kohlberg's out as well.
That's right, a couple of changes there, and Taramai gets the offload beautifully. Archibald, fullback slips there as Kalinisal gets cleaned out. Luke White on the charge. Luke White, you've never seen somebody run this fast in your life with that size. Gets the pass away. It's Champagne Rugby. Robbie Pitzer is in. Get the glasses. Let's pop another bottle.
This conversion's just going to make it a 4-point ball game. And Sean Davies, how good is he? And Robbie Petzer, he's been kind of the unsung hero of this Glendale Raptors team.
Houston was next on the board in minute 54.
Clean ball for the Toad. There's Windsor. He's got to bash it up with the big boys. Murphy turns it back on the inside. Beautiful ball, wonderful footwork and step back. Dion Mikesell. That is magic. Mikesell had no right to score that try, and he's dazzled here at Infinity Park.
And what a spark it was. How about that inside pass from the Toad back into 23. Little dummy out wide. Mikesell communicated with him perfectly. Step 2, Glendale Raptors. And then there was just a run to the line for Dion Mikesell.
The Raptors' next try came from a well-designed line-out play.
Well, you don't get into Super Rugby squad for nothing, and Maylon El-Jaburi down the short side. El-Jaburi like he did last week. He scores on the first touch. Watch out for this young man. El-Jaburi spikes it in.
Let's take another look at this. First step, good line-out take. El-Jaburi, just a little set on the weak side. He's got the outside with Zach Finolio. And you saw his opposite go with him, did Pat O'Toole. That opened up that little lane for El-Jaburi. And we saw him last week carry 3 NOLA goal players over the line. And he did just about the same. But good heads-up play by El-Jaburi.
37-36, they're down by 1. This will put him up. Has it got the legs? Yes, it has! 38-37. Miraculous stuff from the Glendale Raptors. And it's El-Jaburi, the man with 7 siblings, knows how to party.
Behind for the first time in the match, Houston responded almost immediately.
Advantage.
Another penalty advantage here for the Sabercats. Windsor kicks it over the top himself. The chip and chase. It sets up for Windsor. He's got that! A star is born. He's as creative as Lady Gaga. And they call him Sam Windsor.
And a good heads-up play. Like he saw nobody back. Perfectly kicked. Taikato Simpson did well to cover. Just couldn't bring it down. That little pop back up. Went right into Windsor's hands. Christmas comes early for Sam Windsor.
Ryberg answered back by dotting down for his hat-trick.
Glendale need to get on the scoreboard next. It's Peter Dahl. Gets hit high by Jamie Diva. And now Malifa strikes. Ata Malifa, delayed ball to Taramai. Murphy Taramai. Kalenisau, but the ball is inside. It's Johnny Ryberg. He's as scary as Lyme disease. Ryberg, a record scorer. And it's what a comeback. He scored the first 2 to get his side into this, and another.
Murphy Teremai again with a nice little pass. And Adam Alifa, he always adds a spark when he comes in. There's Teremai. Good collision right here. Keeps the hand free. Johnny Ryberg back inside. And Ryberg knows he has to get as close to the poles as he can.
Thank you.
Dots down that ball, sets up this conversion attempt.
The Pitzer conversion put the Raptors back in front with 3 minutes left.
44-43 the score. Down by 1. Pitzer, the 23-year-old from Kroonstad, South Africa. Top point scorer for Glendale this season. But this two scrapes in on the inside.
The Raptors added an exclamation point try as time expired.
And they still have a chance.
Well, we thought last week was the game of the year between the Glendale Raptors and NOLA Gold. It ended 34-33 in favor of Glendale. And right now, 45-44. They want to turn this over. Glendale have this all over it. It's available from Denason Malifa over the top. Harley Davidson! He drives it in. It's Glendale all over this. And they're a big hit here at Infinity Park. The Raptor machine is back.
Watch this number play. Keep your eye on 21. Picked up at the back by Nieto. Carlos gets to his feet so quickly, steals that ball. Is there before any Sabercats. And again, the little heads-up play. What a clever play by the veteran Adam Alifa over the top. All alone is Harley Davidson to dot down the finish. Unbelievable comeback.
To Glendale as the crowd hushes, respecting the kicker. Robbie Pitzer puts another smile on everyone's faces that support the home team. The Glendale Raptors won their 5th match of the season. They keep themselves inside the top 4 places on the standings with that bonus point victory. And what a game we've witnessed.
To see even more sensational rugby coverage, go to our Facebook and Instagram pages at Colorado Raptors Rugby, our Twitter feed at CO Raptors Rugby, and our YouTube channel at Colorado Raptors. That's all for now on Raptors Weekly, but when we return next week, we'll show Johnny Ryberg's 10 best tries of all time, and you don't want to miss the water buffalo in action. Thanks for watching.
Ranger and Ryberg! Pass into space.